Good evening, I am Tomas Guevara Calderon, and this is the channel Rewriting the Reality. Subscribe now to understand how we create our reality.
In today's episode number 198, I am going to explain what our primary aspect is, or what I like to call our designated driver. We, as people, have countless aspects that make up our personality, just as I explained in the previous episode 197.
We can literally say that we are quantum beings. To illustrate this, let me share a personal example. For those who have known me for 50 or 60 years, you might recall that between the ages of 18 and 45, I used to drink a lot beer, tequila, gin, vodka, and guaro. The only thing I didn't drink was gasoline, probably because it was more expensive.
15 years ago, I began to reduce my alcohol consumption because it stopped being fun.
In October 2023, I decided to give away all the alcohol in my refrigerator. Now, I don't have any alcohol in my apartment.
Last December, an old friend invited me to drink a few beers, and I had 2 beers with him.
Since then, I haven't felt the desire to consume any alcohol.
Another situation I'd like to share is that I am 72 years old, yet many of my contemporaries look older than me. The reason lies in our various aspects and beliefs concerning aging. Our beliefs influence our perception mechanism, which in turn creates our reality, including our body and how it ages. Each of us has countless aspects or personalities that often exchange places, one becoming the primary aspect. This change can be noticeable to others and can lead to comments about looking different. Sometimes, we undergo a more significant transformation through an action I call fragmentation.
This involves becoming another essence to explore reality under a different intent.
During this process, our primary aspect swaps places with a different aspect, which then assumes the role of the primary aspect. However, this is not what people call resurrection. It is another subject that I will explain in another episode.
Let's continue with the primary aspect, which is what we objectively identify as the person.
When we exchange aspects, the new primary aspect may not appear very different from the previous one, but the change can be quite noticeable to others, as in my case.
During these exchanges, we often forget some of our memories. For instance, I can barely recall what I was doing when my children were born. I only remember that when my first son was born in 1975, I was in Germany.
For one of my 4 children, I remember deciding to play soccer instead of being by my wife's side.
These exchanges allow us to explore new qualities and creativity previously unexpressed and latent in our personality.
In my case, I am now expressing my qualities as a writer. Some people may find it easier to adapt to the new primary aspect, while others may notice differences in emotions and expressions.
A few weeks ago, I discussed my changes with a friend who wondered why I didn't end up an anonymous alcoholic. The answer lies in my beliefs about drinking. I never drank because I was sad, rejected, or angry. I drank because I was happy and wanted to celebrate. Emotions and feelings are transient. For example, you can laugh for a while, but soon you might start crying because we cannot laugh continuously for more than a few minutes. Separating from religious beliefs can lead us to metaphysics.
Some individuals struggle with metaphysical ideals and beliefs, leading to curiosity, questioning, and sometimes fear. Metaphysics involve expressing and manipulating energy in conjunction with our beliefs, often invoking superstitions. Believers in God often experience uncomfortableness when encountering unfamiliar energy, automatically associating it with something negative. It's important to recognize that energy deposits exist throughout our reality. Every individual creates energy deposits, and this familiarity with different expressions of energy can be helpful. We are not merely drifting through existence, we hold an intent. Every individual's intent is important and contributes to our reality. In our current focus, we are moving in conjunction with a shift in consciousness, expected to complete around 2075. This shift will allow us to create our reality more efficiently.
Our intent in this focus is not a mission but rather to assimilate experiences and observe the shift in consciousness. Just as someone might watch a mechanical device with fascination, our intent moves us to observe ourselves, our children, and others as we navigate this shift. In summary, our intent is an expression of curiosity and observation. This is a short episode to illustrate how vast we are, and that literally we are quantum people in our own reality that encompass multiple realities, which are compatible with the theory of multiple universes. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and remember that if you wish to enhance your cognitive knowledge, you can buy my books at Amazon.com.